Have you forgotten God? Even if you have, He has not forgotten you. Fear not, stand your ground. The Lord Himself will fight for you. You have only to keep still. Our journey is just beginning. Let my teaching fall like rain, and my words descend like dew, like showers and new grass, like abundant rain on tender plants. Never leave fish to find fish. Do not worship any other god, for the Lord, whose name is jealous, is a jealous God. Come with me if you want to live. But now mine own eyes have beheld God, but not my natural, but my spiritual eyes. For my natural eyes could not have beheld, for I should have withered and died in His presence, but His glory was upon me, and I beheld His face, for I was transfigured before Him. The dust returns to the ground it came from, and the spirit returns to God who gave it. I have been a stranger in a foreign land. Who am I that I should go unto Pharaoh, and that I should bring forth the children of Israel out of Egypt? O Lord, I have never been eloquent, neither in the past, nor since you have spoken to your servant. I am slow of speech and tongue. Painting's not important. What's important is keeping busy. Yet it seems that a final race struggle is unavoidable. He who goes down to the grave does not return. Kill every male among the little ones, and kill every woman who has known man by laying with him. But all the young girls who have not known man, keep alive for yourselves. I pray thee, if I have found grace in thy sight, shew me now thy way, that I may know thee, that I may find grace in thy sight, and consider that this nation is thy people. What shall I do unto this people? They be almost ready to stone me. Fear not, for God is come to prove you, and that His fear may be before your faces, that He sin not. It is indeed surprising that a man, in spite of his belief in the fire of Jahannam, is still able to laugh, and in spite of his belief in Maut, he is able to be happy. In spite of believing in the reckoning, he commits evil deeds. In spite of believing in Takdir, he grieves. In spite of observing the world with its changes, he feels contented with it. In spite of believing in Jannat, he refrains from righteous deeds. See, I'm setting before you today a blessing and a curse. The blessing, if you obey the commands of the Lord, your God, that I'm giving you today. The curse, if you disobey the commands of the Lord, your God, and turn from the way that I command you today by following other gods which you have not known. Bold Immersion was about exposing students to a talented and diverse community, learning about the technology industry from a non-technical point of view, and growing my skills. Behold, when I come into the children of Israel, I shall say unto them, the God of your fathers hath sent me unto you. And they shall say to me, what is his name? What shall I say unto them? When either a man or a woman makes a special vow, the vow of Nazirite, to separate himself to the Lord, he shall separate himself from wine and strong drink. Do not give back to his master a servant who has gone in flight from his master and come to you. Let him go on living among you in whatever place is most pleasing to him. I shall not steal, nor deal falsely, nor lie to one another. I am not eloquent. you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and all your might. And these words that I command you today shall be on your heart. You shall teach them diligently to your children, and shall talk to them when they sit in your house, and when you walk by them, and when you lie down, and when you rise. See, I have set before you this day life and good, death and evil. I have set before you life and death, blessing and curse. Therefore, choose life. No lusting after your neighbor's house, or wife or servant or maid or ox or donkey. Don't set your heart on anything that is your neighbor's. The Lord your God will rise up a prophet like me from among your own people. Listen carefully to everything he tells you. Anyone who will not listen to that prophet will be cut off from God's people and utterly destroyed. Would God that all the Lord's people were prophets, and that the Lord would put his Spirit upon them. And Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, Heal her now, O God, I beseech thee. But for this very reason I have kept you in existence, to show you my power, and to have my name declared in all the earth. Behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, and shall say unto them, The God of your fathers hath sent me unto you. And they shall say to me, What is his name? What shall I say unto them? Who am I that I should go unto Pharaoh, and that I should bring forth the children of Israel out of Egypt? Fear not, for God is come to prove you, and that his fear may be before your faces, that ye sin not. If thou meet thine enemy's ox, or his ass going astray, thou shalt surely bring it back to him again. But now mine own eyes have beheld God, but not my natural, but my spiritual eyes. For my natural eyes could not have beheld, for I should have withered and died in his presence. But his glory was upon me, and I beheld his face, for I was transfigured before him. I will now turn aside and see this great sight, why the bush is not burnt. I pray thee, if I have not found grace in thy sight, shew me now thy why, that I may know thee, that I might find grace in thy sight, and consider that this nation is thy people.